Hi, Lydia here. With me is an international mining magnate with almost 45 years of international experience from Mongolia to beautiful Western Australia. I'm absolutely thrilled to introduce John Jones. Hi John, how are you today?
Hello Lydia.
Nice to have you. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're very busy at the minute, particularly with your latest project for Altan Rio. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Look, no problem. It's obviously a West Australian located gold project, just 4 hours along the Great Eastern Highway at Southern Cross out of Perth. Very nicely located in quite a good belt of greenstone rocks, obviously old Archean rocks, and there's been production of 10 million ounces from Marvel Lock up to Bullfinch, and it's a very underexplored, particularly north of Southern Cross, which has got us, the Altan Rio team, very excited. But with Troy, we operated 3 mines south of Southern Cross. It's been evident to me for many years that north of Southern Cross was hopelessly underexplored. We are very strongly focused on all the basic targeting, groundwork, mapping, magnetics, all of those things are being done. We're very fascinated with an area immediately north of Southern Cross. There's one project there called Aries, and it's covered by sandhills associated with lakes. A lot of new discoveries in the gold fields are popping up under lakes, etc. And I see Southern Cross North being no different.
What is the outlook for gold?
You know, the world's a very bumpy place. You know, we don't want to see too much fear in the markets because it's not healthy for all industries, but the gold industry is a sort of haven of safety, and when there is concerns with governments and fiscal governments and problems and debt and all this sort of stuff, people will turn to gold. In gold we trust, and for us chaps to be in the gold mining business, we absolutely, the numbers, you know, gold price now in 2006 it was $600. Today in Aussie terms it's $2,400 plus. We've got to develop targets. There are up to 27 targets, and they are immediately along strike from the Southern Cross town site, the Fraser mine, the Golden Pig mine. They were the 2 highest grade gold mines between Marvel Lock and Bullfinch. So this is a fantastic place, and it's a fantastic opportunity, and we shouldn't forget, okay, we concede that we don't have a mill, but there's a mill that is looking for ore down at Marvel Lock, to be in close proximity to 2 and very much an economic distance to haul, 50 kilometres and 38 kilometres. Whatever we find, we should be able to get treated, and that's a very commercial arrangement for us in the future.
A record of almost 320 tonnes of gold in Australia. You have some promising neighbours, so people can be quite confident to invest in Altan Rio.
Oh, clearly the company has with a market cap of whatever it is, a few $1 million, any discovery would reflect very strongly in our share price. If it was remote, it would require standalone mills. We don't have that problem. Understandably, Kalgoorlie's 220 kilometres to the east, but these other 2 plants are eminently closer and more doable for us. So we look forward to developing a good working relationship with the Ramelius company. We fall within their area of interest around Westonia, and obviously the people at Minjar Company south down at Marvel Lock with their mill, they would obviously be interested, and we would be interested in looking at commercialising any discovery that we might make. And it's all about mining, and I'm a veteran of 14 mine developments from the North Kalgoorlie mines in Kalgoorlie, Southern Cross, sandstone, South America. We don't, I would like to think under my presidency or chairmanship, Altan Rio will be very focused on how quickly we can come up with resources, and what we do with them is clearly our mandate, and we want a good outcome for shareholders going forward.
Finally, what's next for Altan Rio? What are the next steps moving forward?
If we have success in the early stages, well, the other targets will be just queued up there as backup for future exploration. Drilling is very much what's left for us to do in the next 12 months.
Drilling.
Sure.
Well, with everything you've said today, I personally am extremely excited. I can't wait to see what's next for Altan Rio, what happens with the drilling. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your expertise and for filling us in with all that is happening with Altan Rio.
Look, we'd love to do something for the town of Southern Cross. It's relatively quiet there. It's been busier. Back 20 years ago, it was quite a hub of activity. If we could have some success, and hopefully we are detecting tremendous support from the farming community, if we can get the community of Southern Cross to be supportive of what we're doing, that's another bonus along the way.
Well, I think you're onto a great town. I can say, as a little girl, hearing about the Kalgoorlie region, the Southern Cross region, I always aligned it with gold. I used to go with my dad and mine for gold, so hopefully that's a sign. But all the very best. Thank you so much for your time. John, I know how busy you are, and good luck with Altan Rio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.